Okay, we got Dinferno playing Sedge in the orange versus Sedgehun. This won't be confusing at all. Playing Zawan in the teal. And a little bit of a role reversal. Sedgehun not playing Sedge this time around. We've seen this a couple times actually. I don't know if Sedgehun just doesn't really feel Sedge is great for the map, or isn't really feeling Sedge in Wargroove 2, which is funny because like Sedge is generally regarded as a very strong character in Wargroove 2. Not top tier, but definitely very good. But the playstyle revolves a lot around being passive in a sense of like you just want to try and build a bunch of groove. I don't know if passive is really the right word, but you need to get to end game is kind of the main thing. I know she got Sedge in chat saying the tier 1 being as weak as it is now is upsetting. Which is a fair point, but I still think it's pretty good anyway. Yeah, a little bit of aggression here from Dinferno. And Sedgehun gonna kind of mirror this. They're gonna be aggressive as well. Are they also gonna hit that sword? You will see. No, they're gonna go for the capture on the village. Gonna prioritize that economy. How's Dinferno gonna follow up? Mage gonna go for that village capture back there. Yeah, just being nice and aggressive with their commander. Already halfway to tier 1, so looking pretty good. There's a lot of early aggression you can do with commander here as well, as we're seeing on this side as well. So I'm going to push forward as well. But it really is just going to come down to, can Sedge be aggressive enough, build a quick enough lead. Ooh, very aggressive positioning onto the stronghold there. Are we going to try and see some kind of early rush? No, that is possible. And ooh, not actually going to capture this village. I guess it makes sense. Dog could in fact hit one of those swords, but the sword's going to go down. And that's going to be pretty rough. And this mage is actually going to be close enough to follow up. I think it will cover everything it needs to cover. So Harpy is going to get dissuaded. But it does trap the mage on this right hand side, so Harpy could fly over to the left. The knights are just going to do their thing. Dinferno. Push a little bit and ooh, going to heal the sword. And Sedge, yeah, just going to pressure on in the center here. These knights, though, are going to be able to do some work. I don't know if they're going to be able to not kill this sword, although, ooh, yeah, follow up with that will do the job. And now Sedgehun is looking very strong. That one going to pick up another kill. So we're going to see tier 2 pretty soon, actually. 147%. Golem in the back here. And yeah, I think Sedgehun prioritized economy much earlier, which is really coming to pay off. Even though it was only like a small thing, Sedge was playing a bit aggressive, but that bold forward movement really didn't pay off at all. And now just behind on money. These two villages flipped on both sides. And yeah, you know, I guess like holding both center is quite nice, but yeah, we're just going to see all these sides getting flipped. Even lines up the night crate on the corner there. Oh wow, I'm looking at the clock. 53 minutes left. On both sides, they're both playing super fast. Neither of these players are going to be getting timed out anytime soon. And you know, I guess if you're playing Sedge, you have to play fast because you're aiming for a long game. And, you know, if that doesn't... Not so much if it doesn't work out. If it ends up taking a while to get there, like you're just going to run out of time before you even get to use your groove. Ooh. Getting a lot of damage coming in here. Mage getting the capture, and yeah, it's Sedgehun just being very aggressive right now. 200% on Zawan, so we could see a groove coming out any moment. And if the groove was going to come out, which it actually isn't this turn, to be conservative right now, probably would have wanted to do that a little bit sooner, just so you could see more benefits from that. Like, you want to build more groove after using your groove. And Dinferno, wow, has like basically no money. Look at this giant swathe of the map that's been cut out. It's fallen so far behind on economy. And we're gonna start to see some sadistic rush coming in here. The Sedge's gonna get a little bit of value, but not nearly enough. Gonna walk back into center. That's a little bit of a concerning position for Sedge to be, though. Get vined pretty heavily. But we could also just see Sedgehun push and take the stronghold. Big Mage Heal comes in. Nice night crit. Oh, that was excellent. And yeah, just more and more pushing forwards. And wow, actually just holding groove. Doesn't actually want to pop it. Could have actually lapped groove at that by this point and had a tier 1 come out following a tier 2, but size against it. And ooh, Dinferno spots a little bit of an overextension. Gonna get the punish, and that's a decent trade actually. Losing a harpy for a knight, because that mage is going to be in a pretty bad position to be able to kill the harpy. And there, Dinferno takes some really nice trades, actually. That being said, Sedgehun has such a gold lead, and honestly, like, doing fantastic on time. So we're not going to see a timeout at all. And yeah, Sedgehun can just afford to play the long game now. Just holds tier 2. I think there's the pressure of it is keeping Sedge from being too aggressive. Ooh, really nice snipe there though. Oh, that would allow for an air unit to do a lot of work. And Dinferno actually going to be able to take back a lot of this map. Sedgehun is going to keep being annoying, keep getting kills. I would love to see a tier 2 come out. But I've been saying that for like 4 turns now. Maybe the play just isn't to do it. Maybe the play is just keep holding it, keep building up a lead. Keep building up the golem count. Honestly. Was it like 2 golems and a dragon there? Dinferno just does not have that economy. And this knight is so annoying in the bottom right because it's really difficult to dislodge. You could build a harpy and it would go and one-shot it. And maybe that should be the priority, is just delete this knight and then have an air unit in the bottom right. But you have to spare 600 gold to do that, and there's a lot of fighting going on elsewhere. And there, Sedgehun, yeah, just finding little opportunities with his own harpies. Getting little hits here and there. Gonna knock down this village again. And we're just going to continually see more and more pressure going down on this right hand corner, and just all fronts really. Oh, Golem finds a kill, and that's goodbye anti-air. And that mage could actually have like really heavily injured the knight in the bottom right, but decided not to. Mage crit onto a river tile knight is actually going to do a lot of damage, but Dinferno doesn't go for it, and oh, finally he builds a harpy. So he's finally going to clean up this knight, but taken a long time to get to that point. Okay, more and more damage coming in here. Knight's finally going to be able to get out. And Sedgehun just going to continue to trade. And yeah, at this point, you can just throw away a full health harpy. Wild growth's going to come out. So yeah, just going to wall. And after all of that holding, tier 2 groove goes for a fairly low impact one. Obviously, it's still like a really nice groove. It's going to create like a nice wall there as well. Keep a lot of those units in place, but I think the main thing it did was just being around for so long. Oh, but wait, tier 2 is out. And this is, I guess, the downside of holding Groove for that long is now Sedge has his own tier 2. And all of these are going to kill. Every single little bit of damage is going to be huge. And just any hit that Sedge can get is going to be followed up by something much bigger. Here we go. Another sadistic rush coming in. And Sedge could honestly just go and fight golems now. Maybe that is the play. And Dinferno are just gonna be like, okay. It's not an ideal situation for me to be in, but no. We're doing pretty well. And oh, I have a new turn waiting. Oh no, I'm gonna get alerts for TYM games. Oh. Well, while all that's going on, Sedge's just like, well, I can just take your production away from you, which is pretty effective actually. Ooh, Dragon's gonna do so well against these golems. Oh, the sword actually didn't finish. That's kind of funny. And now, yeah, Golem's just gonna back up and heal. And is it gonna walk? It walks into a night crit tile, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Maybe would have liked to have seen these swords actually go for the knight instead, because they're on the perfect percent to allow for a Sedge groove. Oh no. Can night crit slam into that golem and allow for a Sedge kill? That is a question. Dinferno are not going to go for it though. They're going to prioritize economy. You know, makes sense, but... Ooh, that is a very dead tower. And I believe it's going to get captured as well. And then all of a sudden Sedge is just looking, or Sedgehun I should say, is looking to be in a much better position as far as like production and economy. Because at this point you just build air troopers. You'd honestly build out of every single production. You could just build rifles, thieves, double air trooper, double sword. You got enough money. And just like completely overwhelm your opponent. And the harpy, oh, it doesn't even kill the dog. Oh, that's really rough. And Dinferno, okay, what are they gonna do here? Yes, just to heal up, obviously. And just this wall of vines is just gonna slowly march their way forwards. Ooh, archer crit, they are really strong. Archer crits are incredibly powerful, and yeah, just finishes off that knight. Allows the golem to just kind of chill and heal. Oh, and yeah, just like, I'm just gonna poke you with vines. And absolutely valid strategy. And oh, gonna take another village. Oh, there's just like no money left. Dinferno gonna have what, like 500 income? Oh, a little bit more than that right now, but yeah, it's looking really bad. And I think they're just like, yeah, I'm just slowly bleeding to death. I can't get enough of an advantage off of my groove. They're just gonna throw in the towel, which honestly, fair enough. I think maybe you just keep playing it out and hoping you can win, but Sedgehun was playing so cautiously. Just like, I'm never gonna walk forwards. I'm never gonna let my commander get into danger. I'm just gonna keep pressuring you with more and more golems. And yeah, that's how it's gonna work. And oh, people are taking turns while I'm doing commentary, which is causing the pop-up to happen. Ah, oh well. It's fine though. The second one wasn't you, Sparky? Okay. Well, anyway, well played to Sedgehun. They're going to take game one, and we're going to see how the set plays out.